Uh, uh, hello, guys, mystics, beautiful people. How y'all doing? Anyway, so I want to start by very quickly talk about some things. I won't keep you too long because we're going to be moving into something. But either way, hope you guys are doing good. Stop by here, give you a little update. I'm here, been busy doing my thing. I hope you've been doing your thing, staying prayed up, staying protected, all the good stuff. So, of course, there's two things I wanted to talk about while I am here. One, I kind of went over it the last time, but I want to reiterate this because I've received emails on the daily. And sometimes I read emails and I'll be like, let me just exit out. I gotta go. So when we're doing readings, you have multiple opportunities to ask your questions as well as to write down the answers. If you have a 30-minute reading and the reading is over, there's no second part to that reading. So you have a 30-minute reading, you ask all your questions, 30-minute readings, that whole coming back and saying, okay, so you said there's somebody that's going to be in the entertainment industry has reached out to me. Can you confirm if he's if he's a dancer? Because I think the guy I'm talking to now who's a dancer, I think he's the one you were talking about. And it's just like, honey, I'm not going over that. If you want a second part to that reading, do another reading. I'm currently talking to a man right now. Mystic, what energies are you getting? As I said before, I don't have to do a reading. I don't have to have a sit down with you to pull energy, but that's a service that I offer. So it's like, I'm not going to just give that to you. Okay. Obviously, there's a service that's being rendered, and that's why I charge. Okay. So please keep that in mind. Readings are done at a per minute basis or per session basis. There's no, I'm going to do a 30-minute reading, and a week later, I'm going to, email her back to ask about the reading that we had. It does not work that way. Somebody I know probably got an attitude right now with me. And I don't give a fuck. Because, bitch, I shouldn't give a fuck. Okay. There's no fucks to be given. And I just hate, I hate to be so upfront about that. But it's really to the point to where I guess people assume that, I don't know what they assume. So anyway, that's how that works. It is a per session basis. Okay. Now, on to the second thing. When you initially, because of course, that's why I don't have a number out there. I don't have a number for you guys to just reach out to me. Look at him. I don't have a number just for you guys to reach out to me because I'll be getting calls all day, every day, asking questions about, well, I'm interested in getting a do, and asking 50 million questions. So I do not, when you hit me up for an email and you say, hey, Mystic, I'm interested in a service, I don't work on a schedule unless something is already paid in advance. I call that a booking fee. When something is paid for, that's the only time I make time for things. If something is not paid for, I don't make time for it. My schedule is so open. There's different, today I might want to wake up and I might want to go hiking in the mountains. Today I may want to go shopping. Today I may not want to even deal with people. Just depends on when I wake up, depends on what I feel like. So I don't like to have scheduling done unless something is on the books. If someone called, book a reading, book whatever. So yes, if you email me about a question about any product services I offer, and I say yes, at that point in time, I'm available on this date. Don't assume that that's an open policy even 3 days later. And I'll tell you this too. Also, because I do first come, first serve, I go through the PayPal or the Snap and I say, oh. Also, don't assume or don't email me on Friday and say, Mystic, I need a reading done today. I'll send the money over if you're available. We don't do that neither. I'm sure your other spiritualists do that. I don't do that. I prepare myself for readings energetically because, of course, you may have some nasty shit on you, as I always say, and I don't want that on me. Yes, you may say, well, Mystic, you told us stories about you being at a public place and you just gave readings out. Yeah, but I paid for that. I end up getting, irritable bowel syndrome when I went home. I end up not being able to sleep that night. There's side effects to that. That's why I would say going into people giving free readings and stuff. Honey, there's always side effects to your gifts being used. And also going into repetitiously or things that are used just constantly the same way, it gets old, it gets tired, it gets boring, and then that energy becomes dormanted. Anybody who's a real spiritualist who work with energy can let you know that. That's why everything has to be new. And even going into a sense of I don't read, I try not to read family and people I know. I think I went over that the last video too. But I try not to give readings to people I know because sometimes people feel like they're entitled, especially when you know them. And well, or you may share things with them, and that's not the reason too why I learned why experience just happened recently where I got insight on something, and unfortunately, I'm not going to give the insight now. The bitch got to pay. Sorry, but I gave insight on something, and the person was trying to deny it. If that makes sense, like, no, this is probably what you're seeing, bitch. Don't tell what the fuck I was seeing. That's what you're seeing, because it's your we. Ooh, look, they got scared, honey. Yeah, I have turtles too. So yeah, these turtles, honey, they be doing some great shit. But anyway, so that's all I really want to talk about this video right here. But we're going to be moving into something very serious. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, my contributors, my supporters, students, all you good tea, all you good people that pay for services that are rendered and you follow the rules. I give a big shout out to you and thanks to you. I give a big shout out and uh, uh, vibrational gifting to CR and LT. Yes, honey. I had some fun over the past week, a little too much fun. And we're going to actually go into some tea right now. I don't know if I should say it before I say what I'm going to say or say after. But anyway, something came up. Oh, that's how we're going to do it. So listen, I actually have. She was trying to stay quiet this whole time. I have a guest here. Ooh, the light is bad. I should have brought that big ass thing up in there, huh? Honey, we're in my living room. And the let me see if I can turn this on up here. Hold on. Does that help with the lighting? What about this?
Not me. You can keep it like that.
Okay, let me put this on there. They don't need this. What about that?
Yeah.
Oh, is it something in fantasy? Look at this. Mm-hmm. Girl, this ain't no damn beauty channel. Girl, put that hair down.
My hair done?
Yeah, I don't know what it. Julie says she looks a hot mess right now. I don't think so. Y'all think Julie look a hot mess right now? I don't think Julie look a hot mess. I mean, my lash look a hot mess right now. They're not even know what lash I'm talking about right now, though. Y'all, this lash is put on so fucked up right now. But listen, I should have brought that big ass light out here. It's too late to go get it. Yeah, I think this looks okay. So listen, come on in here, Joey. Hey, Joey, come on here, Jay Forever. Happy St. Patty's Day. Yes, honey. Listen, we getting into that, honey. Girls, honey. St. Patty, old St. Nick. Old St. Nick was a little good to us, old Patty. You got a green on you, honey. You can't pinch it when there's no green on you. Oh, I didn't pinch it today. You wore green today? Pinch it.
The flowers.
Bitch, man. That girl. Anyway, so you guys, I want to talk about this really quickly. Come on in here. Let's see. Yeah, come on in, Larry. How you doing? Yes, honey, Joey. Yes, Joey. Up. Ooh. Come on here. Yes, Tritonic. Yes, honey. Who you doing? Yes, Jay Forever. Good morning. Yes, honey. Al, Queen Time. Listen. So first off, I want to get into this because some people might be bothered with this because we're gonna talk about a few things. Some people might be triggered by this video, but I mean, hey, we had kind of like a free-form conversation today, and I hope we can kind of keep it on that. So I'll just talk about. We'll just say that warning. Some people may be triggered by this video because I don't know. You might just be triggered. So I was looking at something. I don't know why YouTube suggested this to me, but I think it was for me to talk about it. But I was watching a video, and there was an author, and I don't even know how big this woman is, but she was a woman of color, a Black woman, and she was breaking down a chart. And the chart was saying like white man at the top, and then it had like an arrow to the side on both sides, and it had like man of color or Black men on one chart, and then it had white woman on the other. You know, I need a pen and paper. I gotta draw this chart, right? Do I need to so I can see what I'm talking about? Okay, fuck it. So, where's the pen and paper at? So listen. So anyway, y'all just try to imagine because y'all have a good sense of y'all got a good imagination. So okay, yes, honey. This is the real pen. Uh-oh. I gotta no, that's a chalk. Wait a minute, where's those pens I bought last night? Did I buy pens or did I buy what did I buy? Uh-oh. I don't remember y'all. Y'all, we're at the Mystics Cave right now. You have to be a very special person to get brought into my private home. Okay. I'm a very picky girl. Yes. I'm a very picky. Oh, this works. I'm a very picky girl. I could be freaky. It depends on the situation. Today we got a little. Anyway. So let me draw this chart out for y'all so y'all get an idea of what I saw. And I hate using the word white and black because it's all the same thing. White man, white woman, Black men, woman of color, and Black woman. And I'm going to add on to this too, because bitch, this is going to be the triggering part for some of y'all motherfuckers. Because I feel like you see things from a perspective, which is a viewpoint that you choose to have access to. So the chart kind of looked like this. Can y'all see that? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, it's sloppy. So at the top, it said white man. Okay. On the right side, it says white woman. On the left side, it says Black man. Underneath that, it says woman of color. Underneath that, it says Black woman. So according to this author, She said that white men, okay, um, are known to attack white women, or white women have said that they feel threatened by white men, that they get sexually harassed by white men. And black men have said that they feel sexually attacked, or excuse me, racially attacked by white men. Okay. And of course, it said white women too. But either way, underneath that, you see women of color. It said that women of color, that includes all women of color, Hispanic, Asian, black, whatever, Indian, all that good stuff. They said that they feel attacked by the white man, sexually harassed, attacked racially. They also feel attacked and racially attacked by white women and black men. They also they feel sexually attacked by black men. Okay, and then underneath that they put black woman. This Arthur, her name is Joy something, and she said that black women said that they are attacked by white men, white woman, black men, and women of color. And then they showed these little clips of, Hispanic women saying that black men like them better, also the stuff, right? Which, by the way, Latin women come in all different shapes, sizes, including black. But she stopped there. And for me, I'm like, well, even under that chart for me, and we're going to jump into it after this, underneath woman, black woman, we have the LGBT community who feel like they are attacked by white men, white women, women of color, and black women. So in this whole process of this woman who is a black woman that was talking about this, in this whole process, I felt like she was trying to play that victim role, as if she really is being attacked, when I always tell y'all my viewpoint is a black woman, a woman of color could get married to whoever the fuck she want to get married to. A black woman, a woman of color, could have as many kids as she wants to have. To me, a black woman, a woman of color, could do whatever the fuck she wants to do, and don't really have repercussions or consequences of repercussions to it. But let it be a trans woman, whether it's black or white. Bitch, you can't do what the fuck you want to do. You're going to get attacked. You're going to get murdered. And that's just how it is. And it's at a higher rate. And I keep telling this, a higher rate than women being sexually abused, and even going into being a gay man, or being a lesbian woman. These people are still attacked at greater numbers. But anyway, so the woman, after saying all this, said that she wrote a book called Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. So to you, what would be post-traumatic slave syndrome to you?
Well, in my little knowledge, I think is post means like after. So if it's talking about a traumatic experience, it has to be it has to be individual first of all. So it has to be like, if I have a syndrome that's post and it is based on a traumatic experience, it has to be something that I lived.
Like personal.
Yeah.
Like you have to been through slavery yourself to have a post-traumatic slave or syndrome of something.
Yeah.
Like for military people, their PTSD.
Or they have the people, you cannot, like there's another syndrome, the Stockholm syndrome.
Uh-huh.
You have to be a victim of kidnapping to be able to have, like, not everybody's gonna feel, oh, I felt it. That sounds like the people that, oh, I fell in love by the bad guys. Oh, so I have the Stockholm syndrome.
Right. Or I have PTSD because someone told me the story about labor, and I'm transgender, so I'm never gonna know what it's like, and it's like to have children. So I have PTSD, and I don't want to think about it because the idea of a baby coming out of my vagina.
No, I don't agree with such thing as people has post-traumatic. The people that lived it, yeah.
Yes.
But if you haven't experienced it in firsthand, yeah.
So why would you? What would you call that instead? Would it be post-traumatic slave syndrome or pre?
Because they are anticipating it.
They're anticipating for it to happen. They're anticipating to have that experience. And I say this too because the same woman was going into saying black people have people who are a drop of black but want to say, oh, I'm Indian. Oh, I'm Spanish and black. Oh, I'm Cherokee. Oh, you see how light skinned I am? That they have post traumatic slave syndrome. And for me, in my opinion, in my experience, is that you have pre traumatic slave syndrome and you're wanting me to have a post. You're wanting me to live your reality that you really didn't live. So who's really having some type of PTSD?
The woman.
There you go. And and the fact that they incorporate this, y'all, this is how this mind control shit works. Because even in the same documentary, she had all these black women who had sons that were murdered by the police give their story.
I hope this, like I said, this is a point of view coming from not hate or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like I think everything is about people don't want other people to have power over you, but you want to have some type of power over other people.
Now we're talking.
Not that everybody wants power over other people, but they want to have a little privilege. Like that comment about, oh, if you have a drop of black, you have to instantly claim that you are black. So if I have a little light skin, I still am mixed with black, and so I cannot claim that part of my
history. The other ancestry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're basically saying, if you're a nigga, that's not what the white man told them. Oh, you nigga. So they're saying, if you're nigga, fuck your white grandmother. Fuck your Hispanic grandmother. Fuck your Asian grandmother. You a nigga, you own that. And if you don't, you're going through some type of post-traumatic, you're going through some type of trauma. And it's like...
But that's the thing. It is like there's some people that they want to break these hierarchies, but they want to stay relevant. Like for example, you are a bigot because you're white and you're shaming me for something that you don't think I'm doing right, or that I am not right for being who I am. But at the same time, you're shaming the lighter black people that's mixed, because you think that's your narrative. That's the narrative you want other people to live. So you're not a bigot?
Right. Or even a point to where you want people to have sympathy for you because you're a black woman and you feel attacked all the time, but yet on the same token, you call trans people men. On the same token, you call gay people whatever you call them. And you feel like, well, they're not entitled to their feelings.
But it's again, it's power. It's like
bigotry.
I don't think there's such thing as the people all the time that, like, for example, I don't think all the time they when people say, oh, you did that because you're racist. Sometimes it's not that.
No.
Sometimes it can be ignorance.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be like some people do it for joking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to get a reaction out of you.
And so that's not. I don't think everything is a racist thing. I think everything is more like, oh, I want to make you. I want to belittle you.
Yes.
Like I want you to be lower than me.
That's why I said when people be like white supremacy, I'm like, don't say that, because people who are trolling are like, oh, they think that we think we're better than them, so let's keep doing it. Yeah. And that's what I saw too with this Asian stuff that's going on out.
Well, I think that it is a bit problematic
to me. Excuse me. You need water.
Yeah, it's like so some communities they complain about the entitled communities about like nicknames.
Yes.
For example, the N-word.
Yes.
But it's not okay for them to call you the N-word.
Right.
But then you have the some females. I'm not gonna say all of them, but some females are like gonna be like, oh, like you are my sister and we are both black. It's an example. Oh, you shouldn't be with that bum ass nigga. Isn't that the same?
Right, that's like bigotry. So you can call, or like when they say, oh, you better not call my mama a bitch, but I can call her a bitch. So you want some type of privilege then? Because if you can call your mama a bitch, why can't I call her a bitch? Or you call your baby mama a bitch, why can't anybody else call her that? Yeah. And there was someone else that was going to come into that. Damn, it just slipped right now. Oh, we're talking about how everybody's out for the black man and woman. So what I was thinking about today, y'all, that just came to me today, is that when you go to the hospital, they ask you, first of all, what's your insurance? You say Medi-Cal, bam, okay, this bitch is, whatever. They were like, oh, if this was true, oh, she's low, oh, she's on Medi-Cal, she's on assistance, and she's black. Let's try to get this baby together. So they really were concerned about suppressing the black race. And we didn't look this up before we say this. What are the rates of black babies dying in the hospital versus white babies or Hispanic babies or Asian babies? Well, even all color, because they see you all the same. They see women color.
You knew that the biggest amount of people on delivering midwives and delivering babies at home are not black.
Right. So how many? Oh, so the stats are not going to be real because they're going to say higher black babies are dying because all the black people are using the hospitals. Oh, I get what you're saying. Sometimes it be a real thing.
I know, I know the whites that I know, the white
Doulas.
people that I know, they deliver in their home.
Yes.
And it is like it's like a hippie thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got kids. I would
The reason why the people I know they're doing it is because they have always done it since existed.
Right. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah, it's like family.
Yeah.
It's something about it.
Right. So like I said, for me, if they were really coming towards for the black man or woman,
why the begin rate would be
at the hospital. Like, let's get rid of this. Let's handle this. And then, girl, before you know it, your baby gets taken off somewhere, and they say, "Oh my God, something happened in the incubator." And of course, they're not going to do it with all the babies because they'll look suspicious. But it'll be like 1 in every 20.
I don't believe on people is just there to get you. Sometimes I believe more on. Sometimes you are at the wrong time, the wrong place.
Are you believing that?
Yeah.
Bad things happen to good people.
Sometimes I think you're looking for a shit to happen.
There you go. And if you look for it, you're gonna find it. I said that, but I always say that. You go looking for something, you're gonna find it. So that whole thing about write a list of a red-haired man or the drawing. I'll draw your soulmate for you. And then you're looking at this picture every day. Yeah. Then of course you're gonna attract this man to you because you're thinking about it. You're gonna say, oh, that's him. Just look like him.
Again, it's the power. Like all these people, Black Lives Matter. I'm not complaining about it again. Like Wendy allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
But I think all these people thinking that the another community or another race has power over them gives them the power.
There you go. And remember, you talk about the person you know. She doesn't think she has the white privilege. She just know that people are going to treat her as if she has the privilege. So she's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, my roommate.
There you go. And I'm like, that's what the white boy did when
she said, she's not entitled, and she's not, oh, I'm going to use my privilege. But she is aware that she's an old woman, an old white woman, and she has seen the people treat her different.
Right. Right. And that's why I tell people, I don't care what nobody say. I've been to places where people are so-called racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, and me being the woman figure, me being transgender, me being of color with blonde hair and this skin color, and we go places and not have issues like that. Oh, look at this. Da, 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 da. Like, I know that for a fact. It's how, if you're looking for it, oh, they look like they're racist. Because I told you, even, Kiki said that when she went to the store, the lady was like, these people, I got somewhere to be. These people could wait in line all day long. And she's like, oh, it was a racial thing. And I'm just like, were you guys the only black people there? Or was she the only white person? Because she was the only white person, I would say that. She's like, no, I think she was. And we were all black. And I'm like, girl, prove it. What was their names and what they looked like? Give me a screenshot. She's like, girl, I can't tell you that. Yeah, you weren't looking at everybody, bitch. You got in that line and you got out. I've been placed with you. You don't look around in your surroundings. You just go, do your thing. Oh, let me get out. So I was like, no, that you're wanting it to be a racial thing. And that's what it was.
But that's what I said.
Because that bitch knows she would have got attacked.
Sometimes it's not. It's not just like I made a comment to you. You thought I was being
Shading. What did you say?
Oh no,
no, go ahead. No, just that. No, we're on camera, so we won't get into that. But go ahead. What did you say?
Oh, about like I made a statement about some people from this country look just like the other country.
Yeah. Okay.
And it wasn't like I was really like oh I don't like them or anything like that.
You
it was just in my
that.
little ignorance. I was really thinking that they look like that, and like I said, it wasn't coming from a racist place. But some people that has that insecurity about themselves, they're gonna think that I was
right.
So not all the time.
So you think I was insecure?
No.
Okay, because I'm not those people.
No.
Okay.
But they come and sometimes it's gonna come the wrong way.
Yes.
Now I know that I cannot do it because I am not that type of person.
Right. And that's what I say too. Sometimes you gotta educate people on their ignorance. Because sometimes people speak because that's what they really believe. And you have to say, listen, that's not the case for everybody. And they'll say, oh my God, you're right. Like Echo, who was anti-gay, anti-trans. He got them fired. He attacked them. When I talked to him and he didn't know I was trans at first, and I got a daughter, and he's like, yeah, you're the only one that haven't hit on me. You're the only one that haven't tried to get me naked, and and it changed his mind. He was like, wow, so all transgenders and gay people are not about tricking men to get dick. That changed their mind. But the whole thing about I'm going to do that, or let me attack them.
It's a whole pushing the narrative.
Yes.
People yeah.
It has to stop. Yeah, stop. Come on here, Jay Forever. Yes, honey. Try to. Oh. Let's see what the guest is saying, honey. Ow! If they're commenting on this, let's see what they're saying. Come on in, Riverside. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. She look good, honey. I know that's right. Come on in here. See, don't say you look good, girl. See, that's all like that. I like looking at somebody's comment. She probably better come on there, TC. How you doing? Yes, honey. Ow! TC said. Hello, Larry Love. Yes, honey, I heard that. Yes, happy St. Patty's Day. How's everybody? I hope y'all good, honey. Come on here, TC. Yes, Larry. Tritonic, make Atlantis great again. Hey, I should get a t-shirt made like that. Make Atlantis great again. Like, I was going to do a thing, grab me right in the balls. You know how Donald Trump said, fuck her right in the pussy? I was going to say, grab me right in the balls. I wonder how many likes I would get, or how many grab it right on the bulge.
No, how many copies of it?
Because girl, they be looking at boobs, but you look at their bowls, they try to look the other way, like, oh, what they looking at? You want to look at boobs? Like that guy looking. Would you like paper or plastic? And I'm looking like, who are you looking at? Because you're here and I'm here, and he's looking like, would you look right here? Would you like paper or plastic? Like who? Who are you talking to? Is there somebody by me? And I bet y'all would look down his balls and say, I'll take paper, please. Ow. F that. Drop that rule. I know that's right. Come on here, Jan. Oh my gosh. I literally just had this conversation with my brother earlier. See how I'm going to tell you to talk about this? I was like, I'm not going to talk about that. But it's so true. Yes. Hey, Grandmadam. How you doing, Grandmadam? Who you doing? Yes, honey, Larry. They are worried about black babies being born, but don't say nothing about black babies being aborted. I mean, I'm not being funny though. So are these doctors showing up to these black homes, aborting?
The haters, that voice so big.
Listen, because we're gonna get into the because obviously they got hit by something. That's a black person that got hit by a conversation. First of all, see, that's why I keep saying, because I have a cousin who kept aborting her babies, and now she can't have kids, and she put prayers out everybody. Oh my God, y'all, another stillborn. And I'm like, I'm not commenting on that. Because at the end of the day, the white doctor didn't show up to your house and say, let me stick this inside you and pull that baby out of you. I told you, my auntie was raped and kept her baby. Raped by a nigga she didn't like. She didn't like him. She didn't want to care about him. She could have had something and kept that fucking baby. Couldn't even afford it either. But she made sure she did. She got jobs. So that's not like for me, bitch. Ooh, girl. Mm-mm. You make your bed, you got to land it. We'll keep that there. People might get triggered, honey. We ain't getting that. That was so deep. Nanmar. Nanmar, don't be coming for my friend. Nanmar. Oh, okay. No. No. Nanmar, she's really nice. Nanmar, please don't do that. Okay. I know Nan. I've been on Nan for a very long time. Nan.
Don't worry.
Nan, please don't do that. Because Nan, she has no problem getting anything she needs. Money, penis, or what else? You know, matter of fact, Nan. Or matter of fact, Nan, she be in grocery stores and these married men be checking her out. Hey, wait, did we get a discount yesterday at 7-Eleven? He was like 10:41. Oh, let me go get the change. She come out with it. Oh, girl, he said we got a discount. What kind of discount we got? Girl, bad. Nan, keep it nice. Nan, we're in the middle of CR19 right now. You should look to see what type of energies are coming right now. We have 3 asteroids that have been passing by this planet in the past 6 months. So you might want to be nice about your energy, Nan. Focus on positivity, uplifting people. Yes, she have a deep voice, but a lot of these women out here have a loose vagina. We're not talking about that. A lot of these men out here got dirty dicks, and we're talking about that. I mean, let's talk about that. You know, fuck voices. Let's talk about dirty dicks and dirty vajayjays. We have STDs on the rise, syphilis, gonorrhea, all that good stuff. That's a concern for me. Not if somebody's a man or woman, deep voice, no deep voice, what's going on. Like, I'm concerned about somebody digging down everybody.
You won't be scared if an Amazon like this will have a
hello. Oh, that would be creepy. Like Michelle voice. Oh my god. The bigger you are, how tall are you?
6'3".
There you go. You have to sound like that. Ow. Okay, Nan, be nice. Nan is usually nice. I don't know why Nan was being nice like that. She's usually nice. I remember her. Vietnamese and black, right, Nan? I remember her. Nan, be nice. You too, Larry. Have fun at work, Larry. Didn't know what your friend was. Larry. Didn't know that was your friend. My bad, Miss. Who? Wait, Jay also. Wait, who? Oh, wait, who? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh, I didn't. Jay said.
Jay kicked her. No.
He kicked her?
Yes, he kicked her. Listen, we're about positivity here.
No.
We're about positivity here, honey.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, we're about positivity for her comment. Okay, listen, Nan will have to be cute. We have to keep it cute the next time. Nan, send me an email, okay? Later, Gator, time to risk it for the biscuit. I know that's right. Nan, listen, we need more positivity in this world. People are dying of CR19. People are dying of heart attacks.
But that's why, and that's why, back again to a topic that you had before. That's why that movie, The Wonder Woman, is an eye opener.
Yes.
It's like everybody's so stuck up on their own business,
yes,
their own opinions.
And that's why the world got fucked up on Wonder Woman. And then she made them renounce the shit coming in with that gold phoenix.
Oh, and there's still people that.
And they didn't renounce her. They're like, fuck that bitch. I heard that. Nan, be nice. I can't believe that. Today is the day. Nan, you better watch it. My bad. No, it's okay. It's okay, and there ain't no hate here. You're not gonna sit here and come for the girls.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
No,
that's not a topic for you.
Oh, okay. So you don't think that she tried it?
Oh, she tried it, definitely. But she hasn't seen me in person talking, so I don't blame her.
Oh my God, y'all! The last time we met we were at this gas station, and this guy, y'all, out the blue. We were getting out the car, and I think I told this story, right? But I thought they knew each other because the guy was like, "Yo, why is she acting stuck up?" And I was like, "Who?" And he's like, "Your friend." And then he was like, "Suck." But he was basically talking about he wanted to bust on her face and shit.
Oh, and he heard my voice.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. That's how I'm like, girl. Everybody, listen. Everybody's a little curious of some teas. Listen, now, Auntie Bruce said, to step your pussy up. You got intellectual sexuals, transsexuals, anosexuals, intersexuals. Honey, listen, you gotta go the long way now, honey. You hear me, Nan? Nan, you gotta go the long way, okay? If you're not ready to give it up, you listen, Nan. You might have to deepen up your voice sometimes too while you're doing it. Oh, dirty. Oh, girl, for real.
Like,
Some people like that.
yeah, big Ange.
Girl, like Big Ange.
Big Ange was
Good girl. Girl, they loved her. Big titties and a deep ass voice like that, girl. Girl.
What is your son?
Girl, Dolly Parton.
Beautiful.
Girl, Dolly Parton. Girl, look at all these women that give you drag and trans. They like that. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. They all give me that trans energy. They don't look like trans. They give me that fake titties, fake ass. My body is real, but I made it. Like, girl, all you gotta do.
Some people don't care when they see it and want it. They want it.
Right. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm like. Never change yourself for people. If you're comfortable being whatever, okay, bitch. I'm about to go out with fucked up lashes. One lash up, one lash down. So be it. Somebody gonna see it. Honey, I see some fucked up shit. People not saying that they're in a wheelchair that they should not get love, but I see people with just their arms married. And it's like, girl, there's something out there for everybody.
No, they are because they are loving.
Yes. There you go.
It's like hate and negativity. It just have that energy that repels.
It does. That's
like,
why money problems come
you
in.
see, like some people they never experience something that happened to them. Like for example, these people that are married and they have an accident, they lose a leg or something. They're the ones pushing the other one away because they hate them. Now they hate every. No, it's true. They hate. Now they hating on themselves and they're hating on everybody. And the other person is there thinking of the negativity and it gets tired of them.
Right.
So it's not the people that you say like missing arms or missing legs, they cannot find love. It's just people that.
I feel like you get what you give out. If you're loving, regardless of what you look like and stuff, love will find you. If you're rude and say, "Oh, girl," then my cousin actually posted something on her Facebook, and it said, "You will never get your turn because when you see everybody else, you're pushing them down or something like that." So when you see other people win, instead of you cheering them, yes, bitch, yes, you're like, oh my God, look at this. She thinks she all that bitch. Did you see that election? That election was horrible. Did you, girl? She probably sucked dick to get that money. Oh, well, she got it. Whether she sucked dick or not, bitch, you're writing about checks and your shit. But she sucked her dick to get there. You're writing about checks and still ain't got it.
Like someone that they said, like a jealous, like some people. They're not jealous of the things you have. They just want you to lose it. It's not that they're jealous.
Of course.
It's just that they just want
you. Oh, that's jealous stuff.
Yeah.
Like hate means you really like it. Because there's similarity to love and hate.
Yeah.
If you hate something, you really like it and you're afraid to admit it. So I don't want to make it seem like this person better than me, so let me hate on it. That's why you're never going to win, bitch. You're going to always be there while other bitches are over here.
Yeah.
You yawning because you're hungry. You
tired.
I think so. You yawn when you're hungry.
Tired.
This bitch be lying. Why the fuck you lying? This bitch be lying. Hate speech. Yeah, there's weaponized things. CR19. Yes, they are. Of course they are. My bad. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Some people don't care when they see and want it. Okay, wait. That I miss Big Ange. Me too, honey. Come on in here. Jay messaged me back. I heard that's right. I heard that.
She was my favorite.
Big Ange. Oh no. She was this other girls too who didn't want to. Because she was sitting that phone. Hi, how are you? Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. And then, but girl, girl, I wish I was a little bit bigger. I wish I had broad shoulders too. And it's just like, I can't say her name on here. But her real voice sound like that though. It was like, yo, what's up? Like she'll try to play it off with the Vietnamese voice and her voice will come out. Oh yeah, now, and it'll be so deep. Oh my, like real deep. And then when she talked regularly, yeah, hi. And I'm like, oh, she trying too much. And then she was trying to tell me, oh girl, you need to work on your voice because it sounds a little tranny-ish. And it was just like, but you won't even show your face. And on top of that, the niggas that you're tricking to think that you're a cisgender woman are actually begging me for dick pictures. No, they're not. Okay, girl, I'm not into explosive. And I got her to show me her little proof. Because if you black women, I'm black woman you. Okay, so you said you did what with what reality show star? And she's like, I'm not going to tell you she got that ambient nervous system. Girl, let me see who girl, let me see who you're talking about, girl, because I think I had him too. And she starts showing the pictures. You screenshot it. Ding, ding. Oh, that's him. What? Oh, he's into that too? Girl, bam. Then guess what? Before you tell her the tea, girl, you know when you were showing that stuff, you know I took a screenshot of you claiming that, and then so now I can tell you my tea. Damn. So that's how you did a little switcheroo. But try to, girl. Okay, well this is the. I remember the guy that you lied and was begging him to go private with you. Well, girl, guess what? He went private with me too. Right there, and guess what? I was master. Yeah, There you go. Then he was doing it too. Then he started sucking on that dildo. Yeah, girl. And like you saw the guy on here who was like, send me pictures of. That's a straight man who's married who don't even know that I'm trans. He think I'm a cisgender woman, but the fact is that energy pulls like that. It's like, let me see the guy's penis pictures that you have saved in your phone. It's just like, the fuck? Because he don't give a fuck about me seeing his picture because he's sending his pictures with face in it. I don't care about that. Okay.
What's in the air?
Joe don't have a boyfriend. We not
Joy, don't you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
We are not doing this.
Yes. Joy, don't you have a boyfriend? Listen, I think that's all I want to talk about. Is there anything you want to share with them? Ooh, now I got the hiccup shit. Ooh. Now we were just talking about this pre, post, and fake. Yeah. We're gonna call this. What's that syndrome where the person will make their children sick to take care of them? Not Manchurian disease. What is that?
It's Munchausen.
Is it? Munchausen syndrome. Munchausen syndrome, where they'll act like their kids are sick to provide to take care of them. Sometimes I be thinking a lot of this shit be too. Because you be sitting here about to be attacking, and I'm just like, girl. And it's putting these mind controls. Oh, girl, you would have nothing ass nigga. And it's just like, girl, you have 9 kids. Like the one scripture from here.
There's Munchausen syndrome, and they have the one that was it's a joke.
Okay.
What is it called? Hypochondria.
Hypochondria, or is it hippo? Because hydro is real.
Hypochondria.
Yeah, that's real. But what what is the other one? What would you call it?
They're getting they think that they are sick.
Okay, yeah, that's hypochondria. Okay, what would you call it when somebody has 9 kids by 9 different men, and then they get clients that have 9 kids by 9 men, and they try to make their client feel bad for having sex with all those 9 men, but when they get on the YouTube, they talk about that. Well, that was my spiritual awakening. Spirit made me have 9 beautiful angels because that was my storyline.
Who said that those are?
I won't say no names, but
who said that those are?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. What do you call that syndrome? Yeah, it's. I won't say who it is, but what do you call that syndrome?
Poetry. Bad poetry.
What do you call that? Bad poetry. Yeah. Girl, they be sitting here really like, girl, like one of the girls told me that one of these girls told her that her child was demonically possessed because he was acting out of shit. And I'm like, but wait a minute, didn't that bitch tell on her YouTube channel that her son got expelled from school because he was talking about doing something to a girl? Like something weird? So that's why I'm like, so what her kids supposed to be demonic, but your kids are because she's a spiritual person, so that's something else, but you're not. I'm like, girl.
There's another phrase that the Spanish speaker in my country
In your
say.
country say?
Um, that if you go to church and you sin, that's a match. So it's like you're not really like yeah, like if you go and to the church and you get christened in the church and then you sin, it's like you're even.
Oh, so basically, no sin is greater than the next sin. So basically, you go to church and you get Christian. It's just like people that don't even go to church because you're still sinning like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So does it like oh so you're not a demon because your kid is not a demon because you're in a spiritualist?
Right.
Oh no, honey, you're even.
Right, you're even. That's what I'm like, and what kind of what mind control shit is that? Because the bitch told me.
But it's the thing about having power over other people.
Oh.
So because you are my client, you're underneath me. So my kid cannot be a demon because I am a higher power than you.
Oh.
So just because you're lower than me, you're gonna be worse than me.
There we go.
You or yours.
There we go. Because like bitch was trying to tell me about how to save and shit, and yet she can't say, girl, bye. That's not yours?
No, mine is you.
They blowing me up?
Yes, they are.
Oh, then that's something else I haven't said. Listen.
Sorry.
Nah, he just the sperm donor. Oh. Listen, y'all, I gotta go. We gotta go.
That was Real Housewife of somewhere, huh?
What?
The sperm donor?
I don't know. People say that in real life, though.
Yeah, but
when they don't want to claim their.
Yeah, but who said that? It was Love and Hip Hop or Real Housewives?
I don't watch that show. I watch Love and Hip Hop, but Real Housewives, I mean, they're too old to be acting like that.
Who said that?
If my mom was acting like that on TV, girl, I would be calling her every day. Mama, you're too old to be following people about who you are and what you do. Really?
Yeah, but that's a line that
they say that in a line.
Yeah.
Was it they were coming in for Portia, saying that that's her sperm donor and not her? It was for Kenya.
Well, they said it, and Phaedra told her. Yeah, but no, it's not that.
I was like, what was that?
It's someone said on a show like what like who's the father of your kid, something like
that's what I'm saying. They were cutting in on Kenya.
She was like, no, that's only my sperm donor.
Oh, never mind. Oh no, I thought Portia gave a cutting on Kenya about she only used Mark for having a baby. That's not her husband, that's her sperm donor. I think that's what it is. I think Portia gave a cutting on Kenya. I remember seeing something like that.
Yeah, I just don't remember right now.
Yes.
But it was he's the sperm.
It was a cutting. It was a read. Whatever. Like, do you think that Kenya and Mark is really married?
Was it? I think it was. If it was that Real Housewife, it was Candy.
Candy said about who?
Her own daughter. That is sperm donor.
For Riley?
Yeah. No.
I don't think so. No, ma'am. I think it was Portia. Let's see what we gotta say. Hey Google, did Portia from Real Housewives say that Mark Daly was Kenya Moore's sperm donor? Question mark.
Here are some results.
Who was it?
No, I said it said, did Portia from Real Housewives say that Mark Daly is Kenya Moore's sperm during sex? I didn't say that. It's showing that Kenya Moore said she would have another baby, a baby number 2.
Oh, it was good.
Wait a minute. It had to be Portia and Kenya. It had to be Portia. Oh no, never
You
mind.
got it?
No, that's Kenya going in on Portia about using the BLM to revamp her bad image. Well, I knew that was fake anyway, girl. Get out of here. Ain't nobody give a fuck about it.
Of the.
Yeah, when she was acting like she was protesting with him and shit. Remember the bitch was all like, y'all had videos of Portia down there, da da da, and I'm just like, if they really care, girl, they will donate to these single mothers in the projects if they really care. I mean, that's my opinion. You be going into personally helping people, not let me do a cause that really doesn't affect everybody. Everybody don't have that issue. Everybody's not going through that issue. So why don't you reach out to a person who needs your help? A single mother. I don't know. But listen, I want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, we gotta go. Those lectures drive me motherfucking crazy. And yeah, y'all, we're gonna go. And it was great stopping by here. Have this little pre-post late night. We had a very long day, y'all. It's gonna have a very long day tomorrow too. Well, I'm gonna have a very long day. But anyway, let me go. Just let me just say bye, everybody. Say happy St. Patty's Day. Look, look, he's tired. Y'all, he's tired. Look, my baby's tired. You tired? You tired, boo boo? You tired? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss again. Give me a kiss again. Ow. Anyway,
I am Didi.
I am Didi. Hi, I'm Didi. How are you? And what did I say? Yeah, I should have got a 20-inch screen TV. I mean, thing. That's because it's like saying, do as I say, but not as I do. Right. Practice what you preach. And a lot of people have that issue, honey. See, my mom taught us that. If you're going to tell people not to do A, B, C, D, F, G, you don't do A, B, C, D, F, G. Because my mom practiced what she preached. We didn't see her. She told us to use bad words, and a bad word slipped out. You knew she was mad. Now, who wasn't around, she was cussing her. She didn't think we were around. Because I have hearing. Is it hearing like a bat? I have good hearing. And my mom would talk, and I'll be like, But around us, honey, she practiced what she preached. Yes, honey. LLH is horrible. Love and Hip Hop. I used to watch it, but I stopped right before Cardi got on there. I know that's right. I like looking at stereotypes, and I like seeing people play out stereotypes. That's why I think a lot of people was upset about Love and Hip Hop and stuff. It's it's making black people look bad. And I'm just like, no, I think that you don't want people to see the stereotypes. You don't want people to see that the stereotypes that they think and say about you are real. I mean, that's just me. That's what I think. I think you just don't want people to see what it is. Because I personally don't feel like it affects me, bitch. I'm none of those people. Honey, hello? I'm none of those people, honey. And when somebody see me and they judge me based on what they saw in Love and Hip Hop, bitch, well, fuck you too. And we don't got to meet up. Just like with these trans girl stuff, people have had bad experiences. I was going to this too, where a guy told me years ago, a couple of years ago, oh, I don't do black girls or black trans because I got robbed by them, or when I went to them, they smelled like marijuana, and I was like, should I be offended by this? But I was like, I'm okay with that. If you group everybody together, that is your tea, not mine. I'm not losing anything. God bless you. See you later. And guess what? A couple of months later, this motherfucker was begging to me that, yeah, you got $1,000? With me that. Because, bitch, a couple of weeks ago, girl, you wasn't sending for the black girls because you had bad experiences. So, yeah, if you want to be whatever you want to be, I'll let you have that. Bitch, I'm not begging. There's a billion motherfuckers out there. I'm not begging for nothing. Mm-mm. Anyway, not as in bad, but the content is so trashy. Okay, there you go. And I can't stand how the Hollywood ones has all C-list celebrities. I agree with you. I'm not a fan of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Honestly, I think the only person I kind of liked on there would probably have to be.
Yeah, mother.
No, because I feel like shows like that normalize mental illness. Like, not normalize it, but they make it seem like if you have it, you can go untreated. Like Tia Marie, in my opinion, Yeah, that's definitely an untreated mental case. Especially looking at Moniece, knowing that Moniece is mentally unstable, bipolar, and all that, and she's medicated, and she act like that medicated. You can't tell me that Terra Marie is not an undiagnosed or untreated mental illness. And even going into Masika and Hazel E and all that, like, yeah, there's no shade with that. I'm not a fan of that. Now, if you see these people go seek therapy, in these shows, like, listen, I'm on this now. Okay, bam. But this whole bitch, you ain't talking about how this man done had 20 women in the past 2 years and he possibly gay. Because a man who like a woman ain't sleeping with women like that. I don't care nobody say. It's like a man. It's like a woman who really like men. You really like men. You're not out here fucking all these men because you're using them as trash bags. You're disposing. You're using them as if they're disposable. So same thing with the women or with the men. You're fucking all these women. Yeah, there's something you're trying to run away from, and it's more than likely gay. You're more than likely like penis, and you're trying to convince yourself, yeah, I don't really like penis, so let me go through all these women to hide it. Girl, bye. That's what I said. You want to know who's DL? Ask the man how many women he had in the past 6 months. That's my opinion. A womanizer is a classic case. Not care about to say. A motherfuckers that like a woman, bitch, ain't gonna sit here and use women like that and fuck with their mind. They're not gonna do it. And I kind of feel like that Boomerang woman, the Boomerang movie, where the woman was doing what the guys did. I feel like nowadays that's going on with the girls, where they're, and even with the transgenders coming and doing their thing. But for the guys, no, ma'am. You like women, and you're just like, I like women so much, I'm just gonna sleep with 20 of them in 1 month. That don't sound right. I gotta have it all. Listen, y'all, let me go. I can see that with Moniz. She just got something going on with her. I know that's right. And a lot of times, too, a lot of mental illnesses are traumatic, like PTSD. It's traumatic experience. It's induced by a trauma. Like you're normal, and then something bad happens. You're like, oh my God, I'm losing my damn mind. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people.
Once I experienced this bad thing that happened to me, I just decided not to go out anymore.
See?
Yeah.
See?
I am breaking it. I've been breaking therapy and
yes.
Like this was something I wouldn't have done.
Yeah. Back in the day.
5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. See what I mean? That's how I'm like, girl.
But it has to be. It wasn't about. Oh, they say that this happened if you go. No, it was just that I experienced something.
You did.
The trigger, like the word is not safe.
So that's real. Yeah. But if you have PTSD of something that you did not experience, it's an illusion. It's a narrative being pushed, and you're being mind controlled. That's why I love when they try to, like, going into the reptilian. Oh, white people are reptilians, and I don't know if I talked about this on the last video. Did I mention this? It's right there. So there was a reptilian or a mammal called the. Let me back up right now because I love educating the children, and I'm gonna be gone. So there is a it's called synapses, synapsids, were the ancestors of mammals. And the last time I checked, where humans are considered mammals. And it said the synapses name Pelcosaurus had some of the traits of mammals by 275 million years ago. Some synapsid evolved into therapsids, which became widespread during the Permian period. But either way, we all come from an ancestor that looked like a damn rat. And if you look up what a synapsis is, it's actually a reptile. That's why we have a reptilian brain. That's why I love when Black folks, like I said, white people are aliens, because I'm just like, but girl. And then you got these spiritual people too that's talking about, oh, the spirit showed me that white people are genetically modified and they go by the name of genomes. And I'm just like, the fuck? Bitch, you know that genomes is genes? Do you know that? A genome is a girl. That's not word for fucking genes. Like, girl. Like, you sound stupid. And even if you look up, what is a...
Jay just asked, Mister, can you become traumatized after having a baby? Of course, because she went through it.
Yes. She had the experience. Yes. But me never having a kid, I can't develop post-traumatic syndrome if I never experienced it just because you told me, oh, I'm traumatized. I don't even want to have it because you told me. That's mind control. And that's what I think is going on with a lot of these people who keeps living this narrative of PTSD and my ancestors. I'm just like, but how do you know for sure your ancestors were enslaved? If a lot of stuff was even fucked up in 1920s and stuff, if you look it up, like a lot of documents was destroyed back in the day in the South. So a lot of information out here right now has been rewritten. It's false. It's not real. I know somebody who was born back in 1949 and they have no birth certificate in America because the shit was destroyed. So it's like, honey, so shit was destroyed even 50, 60, 70 years ago. You trying to tell me that something that happened 300 years ago got preserved? No, bitch, that is a story that the man who controls everything wants you to believe in. And if you don't fall for that, bitch, you're attacked. Oh yeah, let's join in on it. This bitch don't believe in it, so she's a bed richer. She's a coon. Like, really? Because I don't fall for the bullshit? Because I know what sounds right and what doesn't sound right? It sounds very fake to me, honey. It sounds very okay. Here we go. Um. Wait a minute. That's not what I saw. Oh my god. It says the humans are synapses as well. Most mammals are viviparous and give birth to live young rather than laying eggs, so expectation in the monotreme. There was something I looked at where it says that the synapses. Y'all can look this up too. Is it gonna come up? Anyway, it's synapsids. Look that up, honey. You'll see it. I was thinking where it says that synapsis was a reptile. Yeah, it was a morphed reptile. So that's why I'm like, yeah. No tea, no shade, honey. Everybody's the motherfucking same. Even going into what black is. And I talked about bank, blank, blanco, and banco. It's all the same thing. They just take letters out. Blanco means white in Spanish. It also could be blank in whatever. If you're in a dark room, is it blank or is there something there? All the lights turn out, whether you're black or white. If it's a pitch black room, you can see white people in blackness. There you go. Bitch, so bitches, in there, bitch, everybody's motherfucking white. That's why people got it when I said I'm a white woman. You're not white. The fuck I am. Bitch, I'm as white as I am motherfucking black. Bitch, that is something that lacks hue. Bitch, I'm a rainbow child, bitch. I'm definitely white. Okay? Hello? I said what I said, bitch. Going into chromosomes, bitch. It's bodies of color. Okay? So that's because everybody is of color.
Everybody is what they want to be.
Girl, this world is all about the illusion. Hello? Wow, that's crazy. Or after, yes, of course. I think people will become traumatized after birth. They don't have no more kids. It's like being beaten and you become traumatized. So you gonna keep doing shit to become beaten? Because I was traumatized for being disciplined. That's why I never did bad shit as a kid. When I got my ass whooped a few times I did, I said, bitch, I ain't doing that again. I developed post-traumatic syndrome because I said, bitch, if I steal, my mama gonna beat my ass like she did that one time.
Post-traumatic beating syndrome.
PTBD. Girl, I'm gonna put on Facebook. I'm saying my mama gave me PTBD, bitch, or PBS, TPBS, PTBS, post-traumatic beating syndrome, bitch. Cause girl, I learned my lesson. I said,
I got post-traumatic beating syndrome.
Good. You did? You experienced something? I need to get that.
No.
I need to get
Like
that.
I have to be cleaning all the time.
I need to get into that, girl, because I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'll just take off my shoes and leave it there, put the bags there, leave the food there, bitch.
Well,
I don't care about that. But that's all I need to get me somebody that can keep up everything for me.
I think it's like humans become what is it called? Like they just become they get a routine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like after when I was a kid, my grandma they were very big on okay, today you have to do this, today you have to do that, and it was about cleaning all the time.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked right now.
About what? About the reptiles?
Oh, here you go. It said that synapsis is a form of reptile. The synaptic reptiles are all extinct, but mammals are postulated to the descendant representatives of the synapsis. So we are all descendants of reptiles. Black people, white people, Hispanic people, Jewish people, Christian people. If you're a mammal, everybody, if you're not a mammal, Patrice, what's her name? Patrice Johnson, I don't remember what the hell her name was. You're all a mammal. According to what this says, honey, you're a mammal. A
J.
mammal.
J. Ever asked, Mystic, are jinn another form of Nephilim?
Yes, actually, yes. 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 I think in one of the classes that we had you, I don't know if you were in that class, we kind of went over that. Like of the Nephilims and how people who are, because people talk about I'm what they say, I'm a hereditary witch. If you have any magical ability, you're a hereditary witch. Like bitch, and we're talking about beyond your grandmama. Because bitch, if I decide to become okay, yeah. So why? No, we're not going to talk about that. Might be a little too triggerish because something just popped over my head. We're not going to say that. But if I decided to become, I made my own religion, like trinology or something like the religion of trees. We believe that trees have spirits in them, and we venerate trees, and we don't cut trees. Blah blah blah. Then my children will be descendants of whatever trinology, whatever. So the same thing with this. Like, bitch, just because your grandmother claims she was a witch, was it documented? Because back in the day, bitch, you wasn't something unless you were documented somehow, like a
grimoire.
Yeah, like a grimoire, yeah, like people who are masons. That shit is documented. Your great great grandfather was here. They know, oh bitch, yeah. And like I said before, going into a lot of shit. We're dealing with Saturn energy and Martian energy, and I'm gonna go when it comes to the law, judges, police officers, prosecutors. We're dealing with Mars and Saturn energy. I think a lot of people have problems with the police and stuff. In my personal opinion, something happened within your lineage spiritually, whether it's a past life, whether it's this life, something happened in your lineage that fucked up that system, or at least you thought it got fucked up, and it came full circle because we know about Saturn returns come around every 28 years. It became full circle, and you got that. And so, in my opinion, that's to say, I know people that got stopped at traffic stops that are, in my opinion, the blackest of the blackest, and they never had anything happen to them. When I say the blackest of the blackest, bitch, you roll down that window, yo, what's up, kid, and you're speaking like that. Nothing happened to them.
This is weird. You know that my last name is related to candles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's like it will be like my ancestors
were candle makers.
Yeah.
Right. So you get into that, and that's documented. So someone knew your ancestors, gave ancestors that name, and you know that. Now imagine if your name was Johnson right now, and that's the name they gave you, but your real name they kept it, and they knew that you guys were on the run, and they called you like the runner. Your real name was like Booker, but they call you Johnson. And even though your lineage changed, they're like, let's look this motherfucker up in the system. Because they got systems like that where there was a police officer that revealed this stuff, and I won't go on to that. They got system where they can look up your name and see, is she related to Bob? That's how they know that shit. Girl, they have system right now, bitch, all they need to know is your name. They put up your ID, your social security number, all that. That's why people be like, there's no way they know your social security just by knowing your name. Bitch, please, there's systems out there that people can even pay to get access to by entering your name, and it reveals all your shit. This is their social security number. This is their credit score. This is all the address they worked out. Bitch, that's kind of public. So it's like, how do you not know these people that are getting God? There's not spiritual stuff involved, and it's not physical. Because the scripture says you got to abide by the law of the land and the supernatural laws. And when you break one of them, the system gets you. So it's not just the physical stuff we got to worry about. It's spiritual stuff coming in. Maybe a spirit that you ran from in the past life because you did some fucked up shit with said, in this life, we're going to get that motherfucker. He thinks he's winning. When he thought he's winning, we getting you right together. And even going into a lot of stuff that I'm saying now, which I'm going to be gone after this, is you have some people out here talking about celestial bodies or families that we're involved with, like lineages. And when you're not happy with them, or you don't have favor with them, they purposely throw monkey wrenches on you at this life to end it. So that way you have to face them again and get your contract right. Then you come back down here. So that's why I'm like, for me, when I see spiritual people talk about shit like that, like, oh, they got and they were innocent, honey. Because I be looking at stories like these teenagers that be getting taken out of here and their parents. I'm like, yeah, their parents look very sneaky. Even going into Selena. I told you my opinion about Selena. I think her daddy had her murdered. And I think that Yolanda was a fall person. And I don't think Yolanda was the only one there. I don't think so. I think there's more than one person. But because of what it was, it's, oh my God, no, bitch. You look at the situation, you're just like, there was some greed there. Like the man who killed his son because he thought his son was going to be gay. He had the same type of look. Even going into the woman who killed her kids and put them in the freezer. When they had an interview with her, she had that look too. Like, yeah, I did it. What? That's why I'm like, honey, I don't care what you say. There's some shit. Anyway, I had those rocks shuffling. Anyway, yes, I feel like magic is in your blood. Then it's going to stay in your bloodline even after 3 generations. Not her dad. Yeah, I feel that, Jay. I really do feel that. I do believe that. I tell people privately that I feel connected to Selena in many, many ways. There's a lot of similarities, a lot of stuff that people don't really know. People who know me know, and even going into when I thought about something with Selena, shit was coming up. Even to this day, and I'm gonna do a video on that. And like I say, even as a kid, like I'm like, ooh, wow. 2 different worlds. The W words are really hard for you. Worlds. But yeah, and then so yeah, anyway, a lot with that. But yeah, magic is definitely your blood, and even after 3 generations to be there. But like I said before, this life, a lot of people who are not aware of that, you're meant to come back into your purpose. Like, I think that this world is changing and the world after this is changing, what they call timelines. That's why the magicians, they have like the 33rd timeline, 25 timeline, 23, 11, 13. All these things are levels of consciousness and also realms. And I think things are changing within these places. And so even when you leave this world, I think like, yeah, things after this, like let's say within the next, let's say 150 years, because everybody who's here right now, 150 years, bitch, they ain't gonna be here. So we'll say even with the next 150 years, that when everybody that exit out, new energies are gonna be coming in, and these new energies are gonna be man-made, and we're gonna keep that there because we talk about that too, about Lucifer creating shit and all that. But see, people don't talk about that because they don't see that. So let's focus on the race stuff and the gay stuff. Oh, they want to pass gay rules because they don't care about this. And it's like, but it's deeper than that because you're going to be gone one day. You're going to be gone one day. So why would they focus on you now when they know that with the next 200, 300 years, or even 500 years, bitch, none of that ain't even going to matter. Bitch, they're going to have shit in you that's going to identify you based on your liability. And your liability is not going to be race or gender or religion. It's going to be the shit that you've done in your ancestors. Because the Bible said that too. You will also pay for the sins of your ancestors, bitch. Your ancestors did some fucked up shit, bitch. You got to go too. Bitch, get right with your ancestors. Y'all out here burning ancestor money just to get wealthy. You better burn that money so they can get right with the spirits, honey. So they don't come to get yours because they coming. I said what I said. They fucking coming. And bitch, can't nobody save you. No pastor, no preacher, no holy Bible, no spell, no candle, none of that shit.
None of those spells save you.
Girl, listen, we about to end this because I see you getting it.
Yeah.
She fighting it. She fighting this, y'all. She fighting this, sweet girl. Listen, y'all. Does being a Luciferian mean you connect to the energy or nervy of Venus? It could be that because believe it or not, Venus is that. Yeah. Oh, that's some deep shit, Jay. That's some very deep shit. Because even going into purple and stuff, I was gonna say something right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say it'll be done. Prince ain't gone. Okay. Prince could sit here. Prince, the artist, or the artist from known as Prince, is still here. Okay. So he can play these little cute little games all he wants to, but we're gonna keep that there. Purple rain, purple rain. We're gonna keep that there. I gotta do with it. I'm done. I'm gone. I gotta go Pixley, Missouri, St. Louis, whatever the hell he's at. Mansionville, mansions. Come on in here, get the catalog, all this other good shit, bitch. He's still here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it there, just like I think Nipsey Hussle. Mm. You know what Nipsey Hussle is?
Mm.
You think he's here or you think he's gone?
I think it's gone.
Oh, okay. She said the spirit in here. Well, I'm gonna be revealing some stuff in the next coming weeks of why I think that he is still here.
I just knew that he.
Because people are sugar. Well, you said he gone, like he's really passed on.
I just knew he was. I just knew about him when the news came that he was shot.
Really? So when I say Nipsey Hussle, I mean the person, not the character. So do you think the person is gone, or do you think the character is gone?
I don't know about him like that.
Oh, see, there you go, y'all. See, the character might be gone, but the person is, yeah. Because just like Tupac, he's not gone, but he's not coming back
Tupac,
neither.
I don't feel
No, and he's not coming back neither though. Like that character is gone, but the person's still here. But you're not gonna see him again. He's never gonna be like, yeah, I'm back, niggas. No, Biggie is gone. That person's gone. But like I said, yeah, I'll say that for another tea, because like I said, going into the Nipsey tea and then somebody tried to sugarcoat it and say what they say. Anyway, I won't go into that because I was like, girl, bah. Michael, on the other hand, you know, I never really tried to get into that tea, but I definitely don't think Prince is gone. That energy is still here. But you try to burn a candle for Prince and see what pop up. You try to burn the candle for Prince. Prince, come to me in my dream and give me a sign that you're here and see where he go. You know, just something very lightly, and I want to be done. So remember I said when.
I don't want to be involved.
No, it's not a Vulcan fair. We're gonna talk about my sister. So remember I said when she ended this life, she was done. Like there's no coming back, being connected to anybody here. You know that everybody I know said they have yet to see her. They've yet to have a dream about her or anything. And I don't want to tell them that energy has moved on. That's why you're not going to see it. You're not going to hear, you're not going to have the vision of her, visual of her, because the energy it's moved on. It's not here no more. There's nothing here. It's done its job. 33 is a very high number. It's exited out. It's done. There's no coming. Like the stage she's exited stage left.
I'm almost 32.
She was 32? What number? Do you know her number? Because that was either her last life or she was going into the last life.
What do you mean?
So like numbers is power.
Yeah, but
so like her birthday.
32.
What number was like her birthday? Oh, you give that off here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because her thing was 33 and everything was just boom, boom. So I was like, she's gone. And yeah, she's gone. And that's why people are like, I don't dream with everybody, my cousins, my auntie, my uncle. I never had dreams about her. And I'm just like, honey, she's gone. I got that confirmation weeks after she passed the physical. She's done. When I say that energy has graduated and moved into a higher hierarchy, you know, kind of like the birds being on one level, men being on one level. Oh, I'm coming back as a tree. Girl, you don't have the design for that. Somebody said that. I won't say it. But I'm like, yeah, okay. Oh, I was a tree in the past life. Yeah, honey, you don't have that. You can eat plants to get survive and all because yeah, we have that type of DNA in us. But no, ma'am, you were never a tree. Yeah, that's a mental delusion. You were never a tree. You never a rock. You were never a bird. You're not gonna come back as a dog. Anyway, yo, let me go. Come on here, Lady K. How you doing? Yes, 2 Cali rappers must have been spiritualists. Why? Why? You ready for work? Yes. Come on in, Lady K. Yes. Shout out to having a job. Yes, honey. 2 Cali rappers must have been spiritualists. Oh, they all do the work. I'm not here to reveal anything, but they all do the work. You know, I'm telling you, they all do the work, honey. I have. I'm not gonna release that either. Y'all, let me go. It's getting a little late. Julie ain't trying to pull that energy, honey. She might start having some little visitations. So we're gonna be done, y'all. I will save that video for another day, and it'll be some interesting things, y'all. What I've seen spiritually and physically, and the people I've connected with. And, like I said, some things I will not talk about because I'm not at liberty to disclose that. And as I say, I think it's very tacky, whether you're an escort, a spiritualist, a massage therapist, a stylist, or an assistant, to work with celebrities, not past tense, but you're working with celebrity or high profile people and drop names. Oh, I do work for blah, blah, blah. Like, girl, yeah, that's tacky. That's tacky. Whether you're a manager or, yeah, anybody doing that. Business managers, PRs, yeah, you should get on my team because I'm currently working with blah, blah, blah. Yeah, girl, you're not. Yeah. Because I would feel offended if someone I knew that was working for me and I told you personal information and you got to tell people that you're connected to me. What else are you telling them? You know what I mean? Like I'm sharing with you everything about me. Like, oh, I have a man who's a drug lord, and you're out here. Yeah, girl, I'm connected to this person. Like, have you told them about my past? Like, yeah, I can't trust you, bitch. And now I got fucking egg on my head
Right.
or egg over my head. Anyway, I remember hearing my great grandmother's voice once right after she died, and I never dreamt of her divorce again after that. A lot of spirits move on. That's why I hate where people are out here putting out false information. And you can tell they're not really trained spiritually when they say stuff like, oh, when people die, they're just lingering. Everybody's lingering. Oh, she passed on. She's just waiting around for you. Oh, no, there's no afterlife and no heaven. Girl, when you die, you're just stuck there. It's just like, could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Just everybody's there. Like, traumatically, I could say that. But I'm like, no, ain't nobody at peace and still here giving people readings about that. Like, hey, tell my baby mama that I'm good here and I'm actually partying up with Jesus. Jesus is about. Another thing too, when people do that, I'm like, cool, well, can you ask them, what it's like? Whatever. You never heard them talk about that. What the weather is like. Oh, girl, I can't. I can't. Let me be done. Selena was man. What does that mean?
Hi, Lady K.
She was mad or she was a man?
No, she replied to Lady K. Lady K said Selena was so pretty. So just say Selena was man.
Oh, like she was.
Yeah.
Okay, she was. Yes, we love some Selena. And the audacity to put J Lo as Selena. I'm offended by that.
Really?
And people like, if you're Puerto Rican, you should be proud of J Lo and everything she do. Bitch, I don't fuck about that bitch. Imagine if you, and that's something too. When J Lo paid Selena, they thought that J Lo was actually Mexican. Yeah, girl. People were like, oh yeah, those Mexican actors said like bitch, and then J Lo come out and say, well, I'm actually Puerto Rican. Oh, and then the Mexicans were upset that J Lo played Selena. They were like, bitch, and that's I'm like, girl. And they try to say that it was J Lo singing those songs. Bitch, please. You could tell it was Selena's voice, and they were turning down the audio. I had a radio like that before, where you could put the CD on and turn off the beat and hear them sing a cappella. Girl, it was like like an old school thing, girl, and it was so good. Like you'll put the song and say, "Let me see what they sound like." That's how I knew Paul Abdul could sing. Paul Abdul, Janet Jackson, no Tino Share, like her music, but there was another singer too. You turn it down, you're like, they sound. Oh, Madonna, yeah, because I was like, Madonna could sing, girl. Hollywood, dig, 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 and girl, you turn it down, you're like, wait a minute, why she sound like she's off a pitch? She sound like she off a pitch, bitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna say good night. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, yes, y'all. It's time for us to go to bed, man. We gotta get up. We gotta do some teas tomorrow, honey. And my baby ready to go to bed today. Look at him. He ready to go night night too. You ready to go night night? You ready to go lay down with your mama? You tired? Look, he fighting to sleep too. He think I'm gonna leave him. He always think when I'm hanging out with people that I'm gonna leave him here. I'm like, bitch, you better take me too. Mm, poor baby. Yeah. Yeah, may she rest in power. That's right, honey. Selena was amazing. Nipsey and Tupac. I know that's right, honey. Nipsey and Tupac, honey. Yes, honey. Remind me of that, y'all. I'll forget about it. I'll wait till Julie leaves to talk about it.
So,
I'll wait till Tupac. I'll wait till you leave to talk about.
no.
Not tonight though, but I'll say like together. So like, girl, I'm having some trauma now.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm having some trauma now, girl. You were talking about blah 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 blah. Listen, girl.
You have been doing some shit.
Yes, right. And I'm sure they had a Mexican actress to play Selena. That's how I was like, oh, that's the fit. It's like when they have women playing transgender roles. Like, you don't got transgenders that can play transgender roles. That's like having a black woman play a white woman in a movie, or a white woman play a black woman in a movie. Like, do people not see that? Like, I'm a little confused. Even like kind of going into what we see now with these books, Dr. Seuss, it's offensive and shit. But nobody's offended by WAP and shit. Nobody's offended by these movies that are insinuating perverted things towards children. And I'm just like, let's talk about that. Fuck what Dr. Seuss had said in The Cat in the Hat and the Rabbit too. Fuck that shit, bitch. Let's talk about things that are blatantly put right in front of our face. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go, y'all. Love night, everybody, and we will talk very, very soon. Yes, Lady K. I think I got an email from you, Lady K, a couple days ago. I will get back to you too. What I want to do is, Lady K, I don't know. Lady K, do you have Gmail? I think your email is Gmail. Do you know what Gmail? You know, that's what we'll do. This is what we'll do. We'll get on here Friday or Saturday, because today's gonna be very, very good today. Friday or Saturday, we'll get on here and we will go over the Google Meet, because I love it because they even have words like closed caption. So while I'm talking, you could see what I'm saying. Amazing. And it got it to the T. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay. So anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Hope you guys have a good night. Time has flown by. It's already 2 o'clock. Oh, in the motherfucking morning, y'all. Listen, I gotta go, y'all. Love and light, everybody. I wish y'all all the best. Protect, protect, protect. Give. Oh, he was snoring, poor baby. Love and light, everybody. I gotta go to bed now. We gotta go. And we'll be talking to you guys very, very soon, okay? Love and light, 2spiritmystic.blogspot.com, 28spirit8mystic8 at gmail.com. And that's it for now. Bye, everybody. It's like how they had a British woman playing Harriet Tubman. Oh, they really did?
Say that for
Yeah, let me go. Let me go. Not a British woman playing Harriet Tubman. Oh my God. I'm so done. I am so done. Bye, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by here so late and so early. I appreciate it. Anyway, y'all, we got some new stuff coming for y'all too, y'all. Some mukbangs and shit. Some spiritual cookings. Some twerking in the kitchen with thongs on. Cooking with just an apron on. I should call myself the nude cook, huh? Titties out with just the apron on, ass hanging from the back, and be like, I'm here to cook some Creole food, y'all. We're gonna do some chicken adobo. We're gonna do some Spanish rice, some Louisiana style Spanish rice. We're gonna do some rice pilaf for y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me go, y'all. Love and light, everybody, and I will see you.